There's a phrase I've been told all my life. Why not give up? Now, the funny part about this is that the people who actually tell me to quit aren't actually other people, and instead I find that it's myself. So, why is this, right? Even though you know something is good for you, you just end up wanting to stop. The pain is only going to stay temporarily, and you know this. So, why have we been shaped into this new generation where quitting just seems so normal? Now, an article from Psychology Today, written by Dr. Nicole A. Tetrod, states that heavy smartphone users showed greater difficulty with number processing and reported greater inattention. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? I'm not saying that it's the definite reason why you seem so eager to give up during times, but I am saying that this might be one of the causing factors of it. When I gave up social media, I found out just how much I enjoy the world, right? Because when you're so addicted to your screen, you start to lose touch of what's really going on. And every waking moment just seems so boring without a phone in hand. And admittedly, right, I wasn't doing much better because I was averaging around 3 hours of screen time, right? But when I started to average like 10 to 30 minutes, I started to realize that, maybe being off social media isn't that bad. Now, I'm not going to make this whole video about social media, although I think it's a very important topic to cover and it plays a really big role in why we constantly think about giving up. I think that there are just bigger things that I need to cover, so yeah. Personally, I think the single most reason that I end up giving up on things is my mentality. An article made by Alex Lickerman titled Why We Quit shows a really good example of this. As the article goes on, Alex talks about his struggles with keeping motivation with running. He explains that the thought of visualizing the end was his main downfall, since his mentality went from managing the pain to preparing it to end. And in the mentality of preparing for it to end, right, his mind's ability to resist the influence of the pain just rapidly fell apart. So basically, to sum this up, the idea to quit remains present in our minds as long as reasons to quit exist. But the likelihood that we will quit only increases when we start to pay attention to them. Personally, I think that what he said was exactly what I was looking for within these articles. So, props to him for that, I guess. Now, what does this mean though, right? I think that in my personal experiences, I would definitely say that it's the struggle between the relief of stopping and the motivation of continuing. And I hate to admit it, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to be that relief of stopping and getting that short satisfaction that, that ends up winning. And I'm just saying, right? This is not something you could stop overnight. Learning not to give up is not a 100-meter race, it's a marathon. Now, when people typically think about giving up, they associate it as some type of bad thing, right? And while I think technically that's not a bad thing to do, right? It's also not a good thing. But the reason why I say it's a good thing is because I heard this from somewhere and it goes something like this. My best moments come not from my best moments, but instead they come from my biggest failures. Because it is in those failures where I look to my soul and ask, can I still keep going after this? I think it's that mentality of can I continue day in and day out knowing full well that there's a chance where I fail again, right? And I know that people are told, never give up, right? And I think that's fantastic, right? But it's not, the best things to say at certain times because there are specific scenarios where you have to give up and it's okay, right? But the main thing you have to focus on is how you're going to go forward, right? How you're going to learn. And that's what life's about. It's all about, learning from your experiences and moving forward. Okay, guys, so this is going to be the end of the video, but if you guys enjoyed, please let me know, okay, down in the comments, right? I spent probably 5 hours on the script, right? This video could have been 15 minutes long, but I just thought that it wasn't up to the quality that I wanted it to be, so I had to delete a lot of the script, and that's probably why this video is so short, right? And I spent another 15 hours or more on the editing, so if you guys did like this video, please let me know, right? I don't want to continue making this if you guys don't like it. And if you guys do, I will gladly continue making it, right? I'm sure I could do another, a little bit more. So, yeah, anyways, that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I have to study for midterms, and yeah, that's it for me. So, bye.